Welcome dear friends, in this video we will solve objective part of CSS constitutional law paper of the year 2026. Why is the necessary and proper clause in US Constitution Article 1 Section 8 called the elastic clause? Its flexibility allows government powers to expand as needed. In which case did the US Supreme Court establish the doctrine of separate but equal? Plessy versus Ferguson 163 US 537 1896. Under which act did the British Parliament extend its own duration? The Septennial Act 1716. Under Article 75 Constitution of Pakistan 1973, which statement about presidential assent is incorrect? If repassed in joint sitting, the bill becomes an act immediately. The doctrine of separation of powers was propounded by Montesquieu. In English law, which case is a landmark for civil liberties and limiting executive power? In Tech versus Carrington 1765. Which new article inserted by the 26th Amendment recognizes the right to a clean and sustainable environment? Article 9A. Under Pakistan's Constitution of 1962, what was the Council for Judicial Code of Conduct called? Supreme Judicial Council. The directive principles of the state policy in the Indian Constitution were borrowed from the Irish Constitution. The Constitution of the Republic of Turkey is secular. The Constitution of Russia establishes a dash system, semi-presidential. The Constitution of the Russian Federation was ratified in 1993. The Supreme Sweat of the USSR was a bicameral house. The President of China is elected by the National People's Congress. Which statement about China's reforms in the 1980s and 1990s is most accurate? Economic reforms were more successful than political reforms. The current constitution of France is commonly called the Constitution of the Fifth Republic. The French Constitution's preamble recalls the Declaration of the Rights of Man and Citizen of 1789. In the French Parliament, parliamentary committees are usually called commissions. Under the Indian Independence Act 1947, the authority to frame future constitutions was vested in the constituent assemblies of the respective dominions. In Mauli Tamizuddin Khan versus Federation of Pakistan, PLD 1955 FC 240, the Federal Court upheld the validity of the Governor General's dissolution of the Constituent Assembly. Thank you for watching this video. Stay blessed.